You guys got to watch this with me. This is big. Tucker Carlson, and I'm going to share some other stuff, and stay with me to the end. I got some better news, at least a good song at the end about Charlie. But in this beginning, we're going to look at some stuff, and it's just sickening. It's, I can't even think of the words for it. Just gut-wrenching of people and their reactions and what they're doing. But Tucker is onto something big here. Listen to what he says. If you're new to this channel, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the algorithm push this out to more people. And let me know in the comments below where you're watching from.
Charlie was not a Nazi. He was not killed because he was a Nazi. Yes, he was a defender of Israel. He didn't die for Israel, however. Why did he die? What was his life about? What was the sin, the core sin that Charlie Kirk committed against somebody, power, that got him killed in the end? And the answer is right in front of us, certainly those of us who knew him. Charlie's life was defined by his Christian faith, not his spirituality, but his belief in Jesus, his life as a Christian. And everything in his life flowed from those beliefs. Everything he did, said, and believed came from the fact that he was, above all, a Christian. And that is and was, and in fact has always been, deeply provocative and offensive to the rest of the world. And why is that? It's worth thinking about it for just a second. Christianity doesn't seem like the kind of religion that would provoke people to anger and violence. In fact, it seems just the opposite. It's the world's most profoundly nonviolent religion, maybe the world's only truly nonviolent religion, a religion based on a man who Christians believe was also God, who, as he was being led away to be tortured to death on made-up charges, scolded one of his disciples for fighting back. This is a religion committed to love above all and to living in peace and harmony, truly. It's a universalist religion that believes that every person has a shot at heaven. It's not exclusionary at all. And so you would think it would make sense that if you're a government or if you're in power, that you'd want a lot of Christians living in your country, because they're not going to cause massive problems. Not a lot of sincere Christians are fomenting insurrection at any given moment. Pretty much none, most of the time. Yeah. They're tidy, they get married, they love their children, they pay their taxes, they're commanded to pay their taxes. So why wouldn't you want a nation full of Christians? Why wouldn't you encourage this religious belief, even if it wasn't yours? Why would you hate it? Well, there are a couple of reasons. There are a couple of things about Christianity, and these were evident throughout Charlie's public life, that are deeply provocative to the people in power. And the first is the insistence that Christianity comes with inherently that you are not God. You are not God, and neither are your leaders. God is God, and all of us stand before him in the end to be judged, and all of us will be found lacking. Christians believe the only way to heaven is through Jesus. That's the only way. But all of us, whether we believe in Jesus or not, are fallen. We are sinners. We are less than we ought to be. We are not gods, and neither are the people who lead us.
Guys, this is heavy, and it's insane, really. I mean, the Bible talked about it, so I guess it's not completely insane that we will be persecuted. But Tucker's saying here, like, the biggest reason is because he was a bold believer that stood firmly on Jesus Christ. All his actions, all his reactions was rooted from the Bible. How he lived his life was rooted from the Bible. And what he's saying is because he was a bold believer, because he stood for truth, stood for justice, stood for the Bible, they took him out. That is wrong. Guys, this is the time that we're living in. These are the last days. We need to not hold back anymore. There's so many hurt people. There's so many people that just need Jesus. And you and me are the light that they see every day. We need to be that light. We need to talk to them. We need to share Jesus. Guys, before we go any further, I got this next one I want to show you with Nick Jones. Shout out to Nick Jones. His channel is amazing. He tells it like it is. And I just like watching his channel. I've watched it for a couple years now, and watch what he says about these people. So first we heard Charlie. Now we're going to hear all these demonic people reacting to the news about Charlie.
Why were the demons, and this is a question, Why were the demons so excited that Charlie Kirk got assassinated? Why were the demons so excited that Charlie Kirk got assassinated? Just a very simple question that I want you to think about.
Real quick, as you're thinking about that, Tucker just said he was assassinated because he was a Christian. Why were the demons so excited and manifesting through people? Because he was a Christian, and they think that they took somebody out, not realizing, just like when they took Jesus out, he went down and millions came up. Same thing. I'm not trying to compare Charlie to Jesus. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is when that seed is sown, that millions are responding. It's happening already. I just read the other day from Charlie's Turning Point. I think it said he had around 3,500 people signed up with colleges and schools. And just in the last 2 days, 65,000 people have responded and said, I'm going to take a stand. I'm no longer going to sit back. I want to take the message forward. This still gets me every day.
And if you're asking me, what do you mean, why are the demons? Did you not see the videos on the internet of all these people? Literally, the moment he got shot. Celebration.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Celebration. Public celebration. They felt so comfortable to record videos of themselves celebrating, mocking, making fun of a man who literally just lost his life.
I'm going to actually bring up one of those videos right now. I was actually going to do a video on it myself. I haven't done it yet because it was sickening to me. And I actually didn't want to do it because I didn't want to show it, but I'm going to show it right now. This video that I'm going to show, shout out to Tracy Costin. She's amazing. Go follow her channel. When I first started this, December 20th, 2023, I've only been on YouTube, December 20th, 2023. She's one of the first ones that I followed. She's real. She's authentic. She loves Jesus, and she wants to point people to Jesus. This clip right here is from her channel. Like I said, go check it out. She did one on this lady. This is the one I was going to do, but you'll see what I mean. Let's watch this together.
Have you ever seen an actual demon manifesting? You're about to.
We're going to push it. We're going to see how far we can push it. I was not kidding when I said, if you were going to get the job done, there were two better candidates. And furthermore, when that happens, and it will, it will, not only will we be insensitive, that'll be the least of your worries. But it's gonna be the biggest celebration, the biggest, most beautiful celebration on planet Earth. On planet Earth right now. The entire planet is going to celebrate when he takes the turn. Finally.
Now you see what I'm talking about. Disgusting. First we see Tucker, then we see Nick talking about the demon celebrating, and then we just seen the demon celebrating. I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to show you a video that we put together. Diesel actually put this song out. It's a powerful song, and I don't want to leave this video off of just that, what we've watched so far. I want to end it on, I would like to say good news, but it's not good news. The song should have never had to be written, but it's a powerful song, and I'm going to share. I did a short I'll show you who sings the song so you can look it up. You'll be able to see it next to the short, maybe the picture of it. But I'm going to play this short for you and let you hear this song as the final on this video.
Breaker. This one hurts. A young Christian man took a bullet for speaking his mind. Name was Charlie. Husband, daddy, voice for the kids. Lord, why'd it go down like that? Stage lights cold as a winter rain. One breath, one prayer, then the world went strange. Crowd froze up when the thunder cracked. Truth on a mic and a life attacked. He talked about hope in a storming land, Bible in the heart and a promise in his hands. But a shadow reached from a coward's perch, cut down a son in the middle of church. And I swear if the tables turned the other way, y'all know there'd be fires in the streets today. But here we stand with candles and a folded flag, begging God for mercy on the road we drag. How dare they steal the breath from a faithful man? How dare they stain the grass where his boots once stand? They call us evil, point at our cross, then pull that trigger and reckon no cost. If it were theirs, there'd be sirens and flames, but we're praying for truth while we whisper his name. Charlie, we ain't letting go of your hand. Erica holding on to picture frame, two little hearts asking who's to blame. America's weeping like a mourning dove when a voice falls silent that was speaking love. He stirred up halls with a lion's roar, told young souls they were made for more. Now we kneel in the quiet where the echoes ring and promise to carry what he came to bring. If the shoe was flipped, you'd hear a different cry, but we'll choose the truth and we won't reply. We're fire for fire, stone for stone. We'll stand for justice and we won't back down. How dare they steal the breath from a faithful man? How dare they stain the grass where his boots once stand?
That song is powerful. I think it's number 4. Number 1, Tom McDonald did another amazing song tributed to Charlie. Go check that out as well. I think we showed the picture. Diesel did this one. And I want to say something real quick before I end. The part where it says if the table was turned, if it was flipped, there'd be fire in the streets today. I did a post and showed the reaction to Charlie and George Floyd. People are getting all upset and say, oh, it's not even the same. My point is not about the people per se. My point is our reaction to what happened to the people. There is a big difference when there's one side burning the streets down and the other side holding prayers and holding tributes and praying. My point is not about, I'm not trying to say George or Charlie or they're the same, nothing like that. My point is our reaction to what happened. Yes, we could just go out and hate and just do the unthinkable, but that doesn't make sense. It's not what Jesus taught. That's not what he wants. We are to pray. We are to seek him because he's the only one that can give us comfort. My question to them who was saying on my comments of how different it was and they were righteous for doing it is, what did it accomplish? Burning down everything actually hurt more families. It didn't accomplish anything. It hurt more people. They lost their businesses. They lost their stores. Whatever got burnt down, it made more chaos. So I just wanted to share that real quick before we end this video because I was getting a lot of comments on some of the shorts that we did about that. And that's the explanation of why it was showing the difference. It's just showing the reaction and the heart posture to these tragic events, both of them tragic. What happened to George is not okay at all. My point was the reaction on what happened afterwards. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you guys. Continue to pray for Erica, his family, his whole entire family, Erica, the kids, but also other family members. They're just mourning and grieving as we all are. Until next time, God bless you.